Hello guys, today I'm going to talk about the state of Total War Warhammer 3 at the moment. So current status of Total War Warhammer 3 at the moment. I have explained a lot of stuff which I'm going to talk about in this video before on my previous videos, but this is going to be a separate title since we do have new things on hand. So it's not going to be, you think it's on minor one, which was the case when I started about like I stated about the DLC price for Champions of Chaos before. Champions of Chaos, right? Yeah, the first DLC for Warhammer 3. But soon it kind of went from bad to worse. So that will be the case for this one here. So what's the next one? So it's 29th today, and 2 days from the launch of it's not even 48 hours now. So 2 days remaining for the launch of the new DLC and the 4.0 patch for everyone, right? So look at the managed downloads. So there are no pre-download option available 2 days before. So we usually get the pre-download option for the next version couple of days before. That's not the case anymore. Get back. Okay, that's not the case anymore. So I haven't no deals whatsoever. So you can able to see it from if you think I am not showcasing there is no preload option available over here. It says there is no thing available for today. So there's nothing here. As you can able to see all updates. Latest is May 25th. Let's click on this one here. I'll just showcase you now. So no other game jumps from version 3.1.02 straight away to 4.0. That's not the case in any games as far as I played there. Yeah, as far as I played, none of the games I have ever jumped from 3.1.0 to 4, which is fine and all if the game is pretty much like in a good state. That's not the case for Warhammer 3. It's really in a bad state and it's gonna get worse for 4.0 patch. So the patch details, they haven't released the patch details for 4.0. So a couple of days before they should launch the patch patch notes before, but that's not the case this time around. So they are ditching Total War Warhammer 3 entirely. That's the meaning of this one here. On my previous video I have explained. Let's go. So I'm at the totalwarhammer.com. So nothing here. As you can able to see, there's nothing mentioning regarding the 4.0 patch, which is going to come out like a couple of days before, not even 48 hours, right? So not even that, not even 48 hours. So we still have the introducing Mother Ostankia, which was like a previous week, 7 days before. Nothing else kind of came out for the 4.0 patch regarding 4.0 patch, and some of the content creators kind of talked about it anyway, but we haven't got anything. So a couple of days before, 48 hours before, you should get anything like anything related to the upcoming DLC. It's a huge update. It's not like a smaller patch whatsoever, like a 3.1.0 over here. It's not anywhere near that one. It's a huge leap for 3.1.0 to 4.0. At least we got Croxigar for Nakai. Yeah, so from May ever since one here, May 25th, I kind of pointed out to Legend of Total War. He was not like no, it's not like 3 months. It was not the case anyway. But then everyone kind of went reiterated the fact that May 25th was the last patch for this game, and he was surprised and he was pretty much pissed off too. So same thing over here. So latest was 3.1.0, which happened on Thursday, May 25th. So that's so far. I can't able to I can't able to remember what happened on May 35th. It's so far away actually. So 3 months for a single game. It's not even a single player game either. So it does have co-op feature. It does have multiplayer feature. Where is it? It should be here. So single player, multiplayer, and so many bugs in this game. So look at the overall main negative. That's one of the reason we got this review for Steam at the moment. So it was mixed before. Same thing over here, or overwhelmingly negative. So the mixed is kind of a people who are new to this game for Warhammer 3, that is. So they were kind of got the new idea of using magic in a battle. So they were fine with that one, I think so. For when you compare to large amount of players, that is anyway. So maybe you guys might have, some of you guys might have kind of okay with the Warhammer 3, but I was fine, but since it's kind of going down, spiraling downwards in a spiraling down in a downward turn now, so it's going way behind, out of control. It's kind of plunging into chaos now. So this game isn't really. So what they're doing? So why this was the case? So the thing with criticism is that they are entirely focusing on this game now. That's the point. Yeah, I can't see that one. That. Yeah, there you go. This one over here. So this is where their concentration for the game for the team as of now. So for the entire team, this will be the what's this one Steam strategy fest. Okay, there is no price really for in my region though. Yeah, that's one of the reason. Nah, I'm fine. So I'm not going to pre-order this one anytime soon. So they are concentrating their entire effort into Total War Pharaoh. They totally abandoned Total War Armor 3. They think the community is kind of turning into toxic. It's not toxic actually. So we are crying out loud. So since to want the game better, so if the game was better, we can able to manage to get this DLC was on here. So forget about Troll or Pharaoh there. Yeah, this DLC over here, this price point over here, we may have accepted this price point if the game was better. That's one of the reason I pointed out the fact that the Champions of Chaos was, come on, get back over here. So during the release of Champions of Chaos, it kind of got the mixed review as well from you guys anyway. So I haven't played Champions of Chaos. So as soon as I saw the price tag over here, it's in my regional price, so your price will be different from other thing anyway. So if you go down the path over here, so Silence of the Fury, one of the best deals in the game. Look at this price point, 599. So for you guys it will be different. So look at the price point for Champions of Chaos. That's the final DLC for no, just right, right. So both Silence and Fury as well as Twister and Twilight, both of those DLC were pretty good. They came out at the latter stage, as well as the Watermelon Punch. Yeah, same price over here. Look at the price point for each of these DLC over here. When compared to the Warhammer 3 price point, we got Ogre Kingdoms, right? Yeah, 699, 100 rupees to increase from the Warhammer 2, the Warhammer 2 DLC. Then we had Champions of Chaos, which is triple nine over here. Then we had Forge of the Chaos Dogs. Look at this one here, 1699. When compared to the race pack, so Realm of the Woodals is 1000. That's not the case anymore. Yeah, it was like a for 900 before. Oh, they have so yeah, they have improved the price for the previous deals as well. Yeah, I have seen this one is pretty low when compared to this one here. They have hiked the price for this one too. Yeah, no, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that is pretty bad. So remove the Udos is, well, yeah. Let's compare this price over here. Remove the Udos, so we can able to get a better deal while it is on sale, right? Of the price. So yeah, somewhere around of the price. So even now, so remove the Udos is kind of better, not kind of better. So yeah, whatever it is anyway. So where's other one? So this one here, Rise of the Two Kings. Yeah, Rise of the Two Kings was one of the best DLC for Warhammer 2. So you can say that one, right? So yeah, for me it is one of the best DLC for Warhammer 2. So that one there, so Rise of the Two Kings kind of piqued my interest for Warhammer 3. So sorry, Warhammer 2. Yeah, for Warhammer 2. Then we had Curse of the Vampire Coast. So it's one of mixed, mostly positive there too. So same price. So look at this one here, same price, same price, same price, same price. So from Warhammer 1. Warhammer 2, and then at the end of Warhammer 2, so we had similar sort of price over here for each and every single of the DLC, except for like 100 rupees hike, right? So 100 rupees hike only. So now compare this to over here with Champions of Chaos DLC. And as well as Shadows of Change. So Champions of Chaos kind of dropped around like an year before. Oh my god, that's long. That's a long. Yeah, that's a long one. So 999 there. Now we had like a 600 rupees hike for Status of Change, which is not acceptable. So they have to fix the game, even though a lot of inflation. You can argue it's inflation and all this stuff, but the game is in bad shape. And the game was in a better state. Like, oh, this game is pretty much perfect. So I like to purchase the DLC. I don't care about what's the price point for the DLC. That's what should be our feeling right now, but that's not the case anymore. They haven't fixed anything for this game at the moment, and they are pretty much into Shadows of Change, increasing the price. Probably if the backlash is pretty good for Shadows of Change, maybe we can able to see the next DLC price getting down. Maybe they will drop down. So where's that one? The roadmap there, which we have seen. So we got like up to 5.0 and 6.0, right? Maybe around next year the game will die. Maybe if the game doesn't get any attention from the developers and whatever team which kind of working on Warhammer 3, if they don't do a proper job, the game will be dead for sure. So since we are not going to purchase this the upcoming DLCs, look at this stuff over here. I don't have, so I can see, so a lot of DLC in my library over here. So I don't have any of the Warhammer 3 DLC since the price hike is pretty huge, as you can able to see. And Shadows of Change, maybe I'll get this one. I'm pretty sure I may get this one for Yuan Bo. So Yuan Bo is only one of your legendary lord, only one legendary lord, so worth having this DLC over here. He's pretty good, and he's an melee combatant, and he's pretty good in a single one-on-one combat, right? So changeling is kind of weak, so kind of a weird one, and we do have Mother of Stank as an whatever they are doing it. I'm not sure what they are doing. So they are kind of working on hyenas. So I'm I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many guys who are in favor of hyenas, but since they are jumping to hyenas, so they are working on hyenas now. That's their new game for credit assembly, right? If they they like they have already done that one, so they have sent some of the guys working on Warhammer 3 to there to the development of hyenas. That's a bad one. So you do a proper job with Warhammer 3, then you have to jump to the other projects which they haven't anyway. So now they are in a, they don't have, I'm not sure, it's these, they are a big company, right? So they are, I'm not sure, it's in a family, what's a family business, so industrial standard, whatever you guys call them. I am not into like all the social media stuffs and all the Reddit stuffs anyway. So there's so many talks going on with the credit assembly, right? So it's a small company, family business, and all these stuff, right? So it's fine and all. So they should take our feedback into consideration. They are not even taking the taking into consideration of the content creators feedback either. So that's one of the reasons you can able to see. So I had like 700 like nearly over 700 hours before the version 3.1, what's the one, yeah, 3.1 patch. After the 3.1 patch, I have like invested like how many hours, maybe 100 hours. It's kind of more than that over here. I just left the game for sometimes, so some other times anyway, so I kept the game running in the background. Steam does counts those hours, right? So after the version 3.0, I have spent less and less time in Warhammer 3. The reason behind is there's a huge bug. There's so many bugs, huge game breaking bugs happening in the game, and the last patch happened way back like 3 months before. That's so far away. So even for a single game, they should like patch it faster. So if you look at Remnant 2 over here, which is the new game, so this game over here, I'll just show you guys now. I have played this game actually, so you can check it from my playlist anyway. So it's there, and so very positive, very positive. And we do have 25th July, right? And the new update happened. Where's the one? Should be over here, August 18th. So it's like 10 days before only. So if you go through all these what's the one, patches over here, August 18, August 12, look at this patches, how fast they are patching the game. Look at this one day patch over here for like a progression blocker for the single player of the game. Look at how fast they're doing it. This is one a small team in compared to creative assembly actually. So 18th, August 12th, August 11th, and then we had August 11th one more. Yeah, that's a huge patch over there. They have given us a lot of details on bug fixes over there. August 4th there, and then we had so many patches happened within a single day, within a week actually. So 25th over here. Okay, that's the launch of the game, right? So not from Gunfire Games. So where's it? Yeah, they have fixed. Actually, I'm just showcasing guys that how fast your team can fix the game, fix certain bugs in the game. It's in progression blocker, right? So they have fixed this one, right? The latest patch, this one over here, progression blocker. That's the same thing which is happening to Total Warhammer 3. That's what I wanted to point out in my. So there's so many bugs in the game, so your game will be kicked out. So what's the game is doing at the moment, for me at least. So I have informed you guys before, when you go through your previous campaign or a new campaign tour, when you on legendary difficulty, that is, so you won't be able to save the game manually, right? So if you think if you have saved the game by besieging a settlement or attacking an army, so it will be auto saved, right, in legend difficulty. But when you quit the game, so you may have to do other stuffs, right? So I do have other stuff to do. So I need to run my shop too. So this is my my part-time thing for YouTube video credit. Yeah, so video content creating is a part-time for me actually. So when I quit the game, so what happens is like the game kind of doesn't take the save file which I pretty sure I have saved the exact save like a win for in battle or in a siege. So I thought the game was saved, but when I reopened the game after a couple of hours maybe or 5 hours maybe, whatever the case in a way, when I get back to the game, what happens is like the game kind of kicks me back to 5 turns before. So 5 turns before the previous save file. So when you like going through over hundreds of turns, after 100 turns, so if the game throws back you 5 turns before, means you can't you don't justify going through those 5 turns over again anyway. So you need to fight a lot of battles manually after 100 turns, right? So that's what I'm doing with my Kalida campaign. That's one of the reason I can't able to like go for full map completion, which I should have completed by this point, but I haven't. It's due to the fact the game kind of crashes over and over again, and I can't able to justify going through the campaign over and over again. I have to be on my peak mind, peak motivation to go through that campaign again. So even now when I play my other campaigns, I'm just keep playing some of the other campaigns as well. Start new campaigns too. So look at this one here, 6.2 hours per last 2 weeks. That's how much I spent for Warhammer 3 actually. So it's due to the fact we had a fountain for Genshin Impact. I do cover Genshin Impact as well, and we'll have Honkai Star Rail, which is coming out tomorrow. So when compared to Genshin Impact and the Honkai Star Rail, they are online game. It's fine and all. So there's an important thing which I'm going to talk about in a minute. So for Genshin Impact, there was like a couple of 3 days before, 3 to 4 days before, we had an hack. So there was a hack going on in the game. So in the game, the which was very bad, and they released a statement and they fixed it very soon. So within 3 days they were able to fix the game. So even though it's Chinese made and all this stuff, and it's got a lot of gacha system, and you guys won't be interested in anyway. So I'm just talking about what the developers and also the team for a game can actually do. That's one of the reason I showcased you guys Element 2, and also that's one of the reason I'm talking about Genshin Impact over here. And for Genshin Impact on Honkai Star Rail, even though we do have gacha system there, those games are pretty much good. Well, when it comes to storyline, and the crashes won't happen. I got one of my accounts hacked in Genshin Impact too. I uh, uh, went into the feedback thing. What's that one? Feedback, or I contacted their contacts at support anyway. So support team anyway, and they got my account back within a week, which is pretty much hard, like a huge time, a huge step, huge stretch of time too. But they got the account back, even though it's not in the correct like a in the right state when I left it off, like when the hack happened anyway. But I got my account back, which is fine by me. That's a good step anyway. So they fixed it in a week anyway. So there were so many guests happening at the same time, but they fixed it anyway for me. So look at this stuff over here. There's so many reports going on for Nakai not able to recruit proxy guards. And what happened is May 25th, last match happened during May 25th. That's what what they're doing now. So they haven't done anything for the game. And for the recent act with Genshin Impact, they are fixing it. So even there are something, a lot of things will be deleted using that hack in an player's world. They are fixing everything now. So they are rolling some updates to fix each and every single of them now. So that's how much effort you have to put for a game. But what these guys are doing. So when compared to yeah, let's check with Genshin Impact. So they are running Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and then they have get Honkai third game, and as well as Honkai Impact. So they were having 4 games now. So they are kind of large, and they do have some funds on whatsoever. Yeah, whatever it is anyway. You guys are working in a single game. You do let's say they are working with Pharaoh too and the Highness too, but they should invest like a lot of time for Warhammer 3. So a lot of Warhammer 3 does make a lot of money anyway. Look at this stuff. The player base. Where is it anyway? I can check the community tab. This one over here. So we have like a 17,000 players at the moment now. So that's how much players are there, so probably a lot of those players are new players. I'm not playing the game at the moment, so this is the peak hour for Warhammer 3 actually. So 70,000 players is what we got here. If we jump to, I can't able to check it over here actually. I thought about going for Age of Empires 2, so it's a very old game, right? So let's try to do the one there. So I'll just give me a second here. It's the one. I think that's the one. Community. Still there. Damn it. Okay, let's check it over here. 11,000 players for Remnant 2. And then what else we got? I can only show you this one here. So Age of Empires 2. Yeah, Age of Empires 2, which was so old. Look at the player base count now. So 16,955. That's how much bad is Warhammer 3 now. So this one gets a lot of updates anyway, actually. I don't have it. I have it in my library, but I haven't installed the game in sometime now. Yeah, I haven't played the game at all whatsoever. So if you check it over here, the recent patch happened for July 27th. It's still far away actually. So for, yeah, that's so far away too for Age of Empires 2. July 27th, which is fine. Yeah, let's check it for August 1st. Start age page. Sale there. I want to check the updates for. Anyway, those are the things I just wanted to point pointed for. That's a huge rant for me. I just wanted to point out the fact that Warhammer 3 is not doing a proper job at the moment. So credit assembly, that is. So if they are not doing a proper job, probably they are looking at ditching the game for once and for all. That's what they're thinking at the moment. I'm not so sure if they are kind of interested in getting more money from Warhammer 3. They should do a lot of fixes straight away. So if there is some bug arises, means they should fix it in a week anyway. So weekly patches, every week they should like roll out a patch. For that's how bad the game actually is anyway. So from 4.0 to 5.0, they need to roll out patches every week. That's when the game will get better anyway. So that's when the game will get better, and that's when all the things in the game which are kind of broken will be fixed anyway. And for actually rolling out patches every week, so they should try to like roll out patches every week. They should do that one instead of like waiting for like 3 months to get a patch. So if they're gonna like drop down in a patch for 4.0, then they're gonna immediately jump to 5.0. Means what's the purpose of playing going through the playing the game once and for all? If there's a huge bug in the game, then if they're not going to fix it anyway, what's the purpose of playing this game? So I should have crossed over 2,000 hours for this game, but I haven't done that one. It's due to the fact that Warhammer 3 is in bad shape, and also the reason for playing Honkai Star Rail, started to playing Honkai Star Rail, is due to the fact that Warhammer 3 is in bad state. I can't able to justify playing Warhammer 3, wasting more time in Warhammer 3. So I still like the game, but it's in very poor state. They should like do better job with the Warhammer 3, but they haven't done it. So it's pretty bad. Hopefully this will provide you more info. So I have provided a lot of info at the start, but I went for a rant. Now we are coming back. So yeah, I'm not just sure. I'm not optimistic about the future of Warhammer 3 at the moment. It's very it's so down. It's going downwards at the moment. So after 4.02, either it will be going down so far down, and if they're gonna if CA wants to keep up with making more money with the game, means they have to do a proper job with the Warhammer 3. So more than a proper job actually. So it's they haven't done anything at all. So they have to do proper job. Allocate more. If they allocate more, what's that one? More people watching over Warhammer 3. So for art fixes and all the other stuffs, more developers and all the other stuffs means it will get better. So that's what we are hoping for. And for the past 1 year, 1.5 years. So if you consider Realm of Chaos map is a huge, it's a thing. In a way, I don't consider it as a thing. Even though I came up with a lot of good stuff for Realm of Chaos, and I do have one unforgettable campaign in there, and with Realm of Chaos, but that's where thing is actually. So I have a lot of unforgettable campaigns in Warhammer 2. So there's so many campaigns in Warhammer 2 is unforgettable for me. So I played so much there. And in Immortal Memphis 2, here and there, I got some campaigns, but the game is pretty weak and the AI is pretty bad when it comes to high difficulties. And that will be the case for version 4.0. So since we don't have any patch details at the moment, so I'll be posting one more video when the patch details happens on tomorrow. So that's what they have mentioned it over here. So I have mentioned it on my previous video for that we are not going to get the patch notes by today. So August 30 only. So before the launch of here, I'm just getting sick of this one here. I'm just laughing at it, but it's on a real laugh actually. So August 31st, we are having the next patch and the next DLC, and they're gonna release the patch notes on tomorrow. So like we have like 24 hours only for going through those patch notes and whether deciding. So they are just trying to get caught for what they have done a terrible job with the version 4.0, and they are not going to showcase you that one. Instead, they want your money from by purchasing this DLC over here, but since which is going to launch in a day after, which is not a good one. So it's a big thing actually. So that's one of the reason I wanted to make this video over here. So they haven't released a patch note like a couple of days before, and they haven't launched the preload option for the next patch, which is pretty weird. So probably that will be the case from now on, and probably they will for 5.0. So it's gonna happen, and probably it will happen. So for 5.0, we'll get the patch notes on the on the day of on the launch day of what's that one? Shadows of DK DLC, and we'll get the preload option just a couple of hours before the actual version 5.0 yeah, launch. That'll be the case. Anyway, that's the end of this one here. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna purchase Shadows of Change DLC. I'll drop down the review after 3 days of playthrough. Maybe it's gonna launch on Thursday, right? So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, probably I'll launch the review for Shadows of Change on Sunday. And tomorrow I'm gonna play a Honkai Star Rail. So there's a huge update coming on there on tomorrow. As soon as I'm done with that one, so I will get back to Warhammer 3. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now. Take care, everyone. See you guys in the next one.